I'm Jen and welcome to my studio. Today we're going to be doing a step tutorial. This is where I just teach you one step. We get at it from the basics and then add some variations if there are any, and we really just focus really detailed on one step. I love these tutorials. If you're new here and you have not subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe and join my tap fam and hit that thumbs up button if you like this video so other tap dancers can find it. It helps YouTube know that this is good content so they push it out. But anyway, today's step we are going to be learning is toe stands. This is one of those steps I've been avoiding a little bit because it's one of them that I don't prefer to teach in a digital format. But all of you guys are like my students. So like I have my classroom students, but then I have my YouTube students, and I don't want to teach my classroom students something and then not give you guys the same thing. So I want to teach you guys toe stands, but this has to start with a disclaimer that if you are not set up properly to learn toe stands, this could get very dangerous. So make sure, first of all, that you have tap shoes on. Preferably tap shoes that are full soled, but if all you have is split sole, you're gonna be fine, but you need to really heed my warnings about your knees, especially if you have split-soled tap shoes. I can do an entire tappy talks on full-soled versus split-soled and all that about shoes, which I probably will now that I've thought of it. But for today, if you have full-soled, great. If you have split-soled, great, but you're gonna have to make sure that you heed my warnings about these knees. Also, make sure that you have a not so slippery hard surface to learn these on. Do not learn toe stands on tile. You can learn them on carpet. That is okay to learn them on carpet as long as the carpet is thin enough that it's not gonna like buckle underneath you. You know, so learning on a rug is fine. And again, as long as it has traction, don't do it on like a shag rug or like a fur rug, probably not a good idea. So just for safety's sake, because you are going up on your toes. Now, what is a toe stand? It's essentially when a tap dancer goes up on our toes and we just chill there for a second. Now, you can chill there or you can just pop up and then pop right down. We're gonna talk about all the different variations. The biggest thing I'm gonna tell you, and this is for everybody, regardless of what kind of shoe you have, but especially if you have split-soled shoes, you have to bend your knees. I teach at a ballet conservatory, a couple of them actually. I teach tap at a ballet conservatory. And one of the things is that they're so used to being on point that the minute I say do a toe stand, they're up with straight knees. You can't do that in a tap shoe. A point shoe is built to really support your metatarsal, which is the part of your foot that's like right here, just below your toes, like the ball of your foot, basically. That point shoe is built to hold your entire body weight there. These are not. These are not built to hold your weight. So your toe is gonna go straight down to the bottom, and that could be a problem if you put all of your weight on a straight leg. Now this foot is not on point. I'm just showing you on this one. If you go all the way up, you've got all of your weight barreling down onto your big toe. That means that there's no support anywhere. You could strain a muscle, anything from strain a muscle to break a bone. Please do not have straight knees with toe stands. In ballet, yes, please have all the straight knees in the world. But in tap, you have to have bent knees. Also, your weight goes into a different place when you do toe stands in tap shoes. In ballet, when you're on point, your weight is evenly distributed along an axis. Perfect straight line. In tap shoes, your weight kind of goes between your knees and your butt. And I know that sounds funny, but it's true. So real quick, if you have something to hold on to, I just want you to try. You're just gonna pop your right foot up, plie, and really feel what it's like to be on it. Don't go up on it. Don't like lift the other foot. Just really feel what it's like and where you feel most stable in your shoe. Everybody's body's different and everybody's shoe is different. So really, really feel where you feel, really find where you feel the most stable, right? And then do it with the left foot. So pop the left foot, plie, okay, I'm most stable here. Notice, bent knee, my butt went out because my weight is evenly distributed here. The biggest thing about toe stands is that you want the weight to be in your quads and your glutes. You don't want them to be in your feet. So to go up in your toe stands, you can either step up or you can releve up. For the purposes of just learning the step, we're gonna step up to it. So 1, 2, and then come right back down. Don't hang out there for very long. Please, if you need to, you hold on to something. So 1, bring the other foot up, feel it, come back down. You went up, great, awesome. You felt it. Try it again. I'm gonna show you from the side, but you keep holding on to whatever it is you're holding on to. Make sure that your weight is staying here, all throughout here. Ready? And step up, and back down. I wanna show you from the side so that you can really see what I'm doing. Again, and step up, back down. You don't wanna be up there for very long. So, you've tried a toe stand. That's fantastic. Let's try to releve up to the toe stand. Instead of going 1, 2, now we're gonna pop up and then pop down, okay? So what you don't wanna do is pop them back here. You wanna keep them directly under your hips. Because if you bring them back here, what's gonna happen if both of my feet are back here? Oh, I'm down. I'm falling. So make sure you keep everything under your hips and you pop up onto them, you squat, you plie, and then you come back down. I'll give you 5, 6, 7, 8, and then we go 1, 2, okay? 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2. And then back down. Do it again. 5, 6, 7, 8, plie, up, down. All right, let's try. I'm going to show you guys the other way. Let's do it one more time. 5, 6, 7, 8, plie, up, down. All right, so that last time I accidentally didn't releve. That was my fault. I was supposed to releve. I kind of jumped up onto it. That is another way that you can do this. I will show it to you. I don't recommend it until you're really comfortable. I'm not saying good at them. I mean comfortable. You can be good and not comfortable. When you're comfortable with toe stands, you can kind of pop down. It creates a different sound. So you have 3 different sounds. Da-da, no sound, or a pop sound. So it's this quick little bing down, and all my weight went here. I don't even really feel it in my feet because my weight is in my legs. And that's really important. So wherever you are in your tap training, you need to make sure that you're listening to your body. And if you're going up in your toes and your feet are killing you, you might need to reshape, literally reshape how your body is when you do these. So you've got up and then down. I'm gonna hold on to this so I can hold my toe stand so that you can check what's happening here. So I'm here. Notice my butt is back. My knees are bent. My quads are engaged like crazy. I don't really feel this in my toes. I actually really feel it in the quads. And then I come down. I wouldn't normally hold that for that long, but because I didn't really feel it, it's okay. And I was stable. You don't want a lot of this either. You want to make sure that your feet are planted and they're not going to like up. You don't want that either. So we talked about how to do a toe stand. We talked about the 3 different ways you can go up to a toe stand. Now we're going to talk about how we can use toe stands. So a toe stand, you can do a double toe stand. So first, let me say you've already learned a single toe stand. Single toe stand. That's what I call a single toe stand because it's just up, down. A double toe stand is like a double pullback. It makes right, left, right, left. You just go up to your toe right, up to your toe left, down right, down left. Easy, right? Just step up, step down, step down. You're up on both toes for a split second, but that is it. You can also, so that's with your weight on it. My weight is on them. You can also do a double toe stand with kind of a hammer action. I actually did not put any weight on my feet. I jumped, hit with my 2 toes, and then came down. Plie. I had no weight on the floor. So technically that's a toe stand, but I didn't actually stand on it. So that's something else that you can practice. So there's many, many different ways that you can do a toe stand. You can use a toe stand. You can just plie, go up to it and then back down. Lots of different ways you can use it. But mostly I just wanted to teach you a very safe way of learning it. So to reiterate, hold on to something when you're learning it, especially if you can hold on to it with two hands. You plie, you step up, really feel it, and then come back down. Do not spend too much time in that position, especially if you're brand new. Now, I don't usually teach toe stands to my young students until about the age they would be ready for point. So 11, 12. There's a reason for that. The reason that you're not ready for point before 11 or 12 isn't because you're not good enough. It's because your ankles haven't fully developed what they needed to in order to support your body. The same thing applies to toe stands and taps. So please, please make sure that if you're under 11 or 12, or if you haven't been approved for point if you're a ballet dancer, don't try these just yet, okay? At least not on my channel, okay? It's just, again, safety first, all the time, always with me, safety first. So, thank you guys for learning toe stands with me today. I hope that this was a good way to teach them in a virtual setting. It's very difficult to teach them in a virtual setting. Usually I have all of my students lined up at the bar and I can go and individually work with them. But this is just me hoping that you kind of get me on the internet. So, I hope it went well. Thank you again for joining me. Again, if you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and subscribe and join the Tap fam. And like I said, this channel is 90% tap, so you're gonna get exactly what you're looking for here. There's a little bit of contemporary dance as well, so. And hit that thumbs up button if this was a great lesson. I hope I tried really, really hard. And yeah, so thanks again. I have tons of tutorials. I've got choreography tutorials, technique tutorials, other step tutorials. Like I said, this is like number 20 or something, I don't know. And yeah, so having fun and tap dancing is what I'm all about. And as always, thank you for dancing with me.